What about your opinion of women when you were a kid changed by doing doing this job?
So what about my opinion about women has
Yeah, because when
changed?
you're a young man, you're like, girls are nice and they smell nice and, sugar and spice and all things nice. And then you start doing bachelorette parties and, all these sorts of gigs. Like, what opinions about women changed?
Well, I well, hopefully this doesn't get complex, but if it does, let me know. Um, I've always been a very self-aware kid, man. Like I question everything. I'm always the little philosopher, asking questions about anything and everything. When I was a kid growing up, you know, born in 1990, watching the late night shows, comedy shows, I always just noticed the guy was played as the dad was the buffoon, the idiot
Hmm.
husband, right? And
Yeah.
I always questioned. I remember I was a teenager, like, why is the father always the idiot? Like, isn't there like some kind of alpha like in a comedy show, like some kind of alpha guy? Why are they portraying the dad as a idiot? And then
Hmm.
um, my upbringing, you know, I always heard men ain't shit, or your so and so dad ain't shit, or and then you hear like other single moms or blah blah blah. Like you hear it like there's just a constantly repetitive thing.
Hmm.
But I always notice too with um just a common thing socially too. What I've noticed growing up, and um, as soon as I started diving in, I noticed also women aren't as sweet and nice like everyone portrays them to be. Because I once I started working the field, like yeah, like women are as horny and want all these nasty things just like men. Like what are people talking about that
Hmm.
women aren't don't want rough sex, and or they don't crave these things. Of course they are. They're human just like us.
Hmm.
Uh, I mean, honestly, it has changed now in wanting to get married. I'm going to be completely honest. Like I don't want to. Even the parties that I do, or even that the black girl that I met at the show, like there's a small amount of hope, but it's not like how it used to be, like traditional values. And with I think I'm going all over the place, but yeah, I wouldn't get married, man, unless like I'm married, or unless meet somebody and the state is on the man's side with 50-50. But I've read your book. I've gone really deep into a lot of different things when it comes to what would happen if a man gets divorced in a state that doesn't favor a 50-50 in the court system. Like,
Hmm.
yeah, that's just not ideal. So yeah, that's how it's changed. I hope that
Yeah.
answered it.
Yeah. No, that makes sense because I guess you see them. Would you call them at their worst or behaving their worst?
For the bachelorette parties,
Yeah.
in some cases, yeah. Sometimes they just want a cute guy with his butt cheeks out, in an apron, just serving them drinks, and you know, they'll just flirt, but they won't take it to the distance of they want to. They'll want to have sex with me or any of the guys there. And
Mhm.
sometimes some parties do take it far.
I really hope you guys enjoyed that clip. If you want to watch the full length podcast, you can find that over here, that clip's from. If you're newer to the channel, make sure you hit subscribe over here and pin down below in the top comment. You'll find a bunch of useful links to my website, my supplement line books, and a bunch of other stuff. Have an amazing day. Peace out.